Hey members and visitors, we have a computer which is not starting up at the moment, a laptop. I'm going to take a quick look at that and see if we can get it to boot up. Let's have a look. Here's the laptop. We can see that if we turn it on, we get the keyboard lighting up, and then the light goes off. Light comes on, light goes off. This is just a repeated cycle now, so we're going to need to open it up and see if we can find something wrong with it. Let's switch it off, turn it over, and take the back off. Taking the back off should be relatively easy. We've got a handful of screws. Take them out and pop the back off. It's always a good idea before throwing away pillboxes, keep something like this. I'm going to take the lid off, and I'm going to use the lid to save our screws because they're really small little screws. Always observe things when you're busy taking things off. There's a bit of white on these screws which worries me a little bit. When a laptop doesn't work, I've had one where wine was spilt on it. The lady denied spilling the wine on it, but the minute I lifted the laptop up off the desk underneath was soaked with wine. And then of course there's the obvious signs when you open the case. It'll be pooled inside the case as well. Not something that you really can hide. Once those are all out, get our fingers underneath somewhere here. And you can see this is just popping up. If you find a tight spot, so I've done this deliberately, if you find there's a tight spot somewhere, what they do is they put covers over the screws. I have a feeling the cover over all the other screws has actually got lost. So what we need to do is remove that. And you'll find there's another screw in here. Once we've got all the screws, the cover should just come off. The main thing that goes wrong with computers and laptops is the contact between the memory, the RAM chips, and the motherboard gets oxidation on it. What we'll do first is we'll take the RAM chips out and give the contacts a clean. These are the banks of memory chips in this computer. To get them out, we need to push that out, that one out, and they should just pop up or lift up. Once that has happened, we grab it here, we gently pull it, and it comes out of the slot altogether. Open those, that pops up, grab it, pull it out. Now, how do we clean these? To clean the ram chips is really easy. All you do is you take an A4 piece of paper, cut a strip, we're going to use this as sandpaper. We're going to fold it a few times. You then take the RAM module, put the paper on the contacts and give it a good clean. We can check to see if this is doing anything by looking at what's on our piece of paper. You can see the black coming off there. Do the same for the other module. Some laptops may only have one module. Some of your computers may have 4. No harm in doing them a few times. Question is, did I remember which way these came out? Well, I don't have to remember because each module has got a notch in it, and that notch is not centered, so you can only put them in one way. Once I've cleaned the module itself, I'm going to clean the slot that they've come out of. Take the same piece of paper that we were dealing with earlier, fold it in half, just put it inside the slot, and then run it backwards and forwards. If it doesn't fit into the slot, you can either make a smaller piece of paper, or you can use the edge instead of the side that I'm using. So what we're going to do now is we're going to try and put it in like this. I've given the whole machine a good blowout so there's no dust. We're now going to insert the chips again. If we have a look here, we can see it's keyed. There's a slot. We're going to match those up and then push it in. They just push in gently. Once they're seated correctly, you just go push them down. That one is keyed. That's the wrong way around because the key's up this end, holds up that end, so we're going to swap it around. Push that in, push that down, turn the machine over, and we can test to see if it's working. Let's find out if it's working. The lights are staying on longer than normal. Oh dear. least we got it booting up. There you go. Pin. There we go, simple fix. Hey, if you've enjoyed watching these videos, how about giving us a thumbs up on the video? And if you want to see more videos like this, how about subscribing to my channel? Would be much appreciated. Hope you have a good day. Thanks, bye.